Hey, and welcome to this week's episode. So this week I'm going to talk about some tips to give you on how to work with older newborns. So specifically newborns that are aged around 2 months and over, because I get a lot of emails, a lot of DMs on Instagram and messages about what do you do if the newborn is older and people want to book you in, even though the specific date that we usually tell clients is newborns are best photographed under 15 days. So tip number one is to always save yourself by having larger props. Now, I know you might stress that the baby might not settle, you can't wrap the baby, but think about it. If you have larger props, it's actually easier to put the baby in and you can half wrap the baby or just place the babies on their back, like in a larger bed or larger prop. So having bigger props that you can use also for newborns and older newborns is definitely going to save you. Tip number two is to have a flocati or rug. So any sort of rug that you can use to pop the baby on. Now this is really a safe option. So if you can't go out and buy props at the moment, if you have a rug or something really nice you can pop the baby on, will definitely save you. Only because you have a big space to use. So you can elevate it, put something underneath and elevate the baby and take some nice shots there, or lay the baby flat, because we know older newborns start to grow and they're quite larger than a 15-day-old newborn. So having some sort of flocati or rug is definitely an essential if you are getting older babies to photograph. Tip number three is outfits instead of wrapping. So if you've had older newborns, you'll know that sometimes the baby's larger than what you usually expect. It's easier to put them in a cute outfit rather than a wrap. So there's a lot of sitter outfits that actually fit older newborns because they're going into that sitter age. So I have those on standby. So usually when I purchase an outfit, it's for 6 months older or maybe 0 to 3 months. So having those has definitely saved me when I get a lot of older newborns, and I know it's going to help you as well. Tip number four is to be open-minded. Now I know the amount of DMs and messages I get, I can feel the stress in them from every photographer that sends me the message, that they're stressed out, they don't know what to do, is the baby gonna settle? Because they have in their mind that they need to achieve like a newborn session. Now I'm open-minded when it comes to this, and it took me a while to learn this over the years. Now when a baby is older than 2 months or even a month old, I do specify this to clients and I tell them specifically that we're not going to be able to achieve those newborn cute sleepy images where they're nicely wrapped or awake or put in a nice cute small bowl because of their age, and just simply they won't probably let me wrap them or settle. They probably won't even fit into my props. So it's important to address this to clients in your information or even on the phone when you're on having a conversation with them. So, and another thing, you have to be open-minded about it. So once you're nicely prepared and you have a few larger props, some cute outfits, it's easy to go ahead and photograph this baby, because it's really not that hard. It's just that it's not going to be like an actual newborn session. So next time you have a client book you that their baby is 3 months old, just think of what you can do to make the images look cute. So I'm going to pop up some images for you to see of babies that are about 2 months and older, just so you get some inspiration, and hopefully next time you have an older newborn, it's easy as much as a newborn session. You know what? And sometimes they're much easier than actual 15-day-old newborns. So that's it for this week's episode. If you have any questions, wherever you're watching this, pop them below and I'll be happy to answer them for you. And before you go, if you haven't already, make sure you go to thephotographersociety.com and download my free newborn session guide. I know it's definitely going to help you whether you have a newborn or an older newborn or a session in general. So make sure you head on over there and download it. And if you haven't already followed me on Instagram, you can connect with me over there. Just search @photography by Rochelle, and hopefully I'll see you next week for another episode. Until then, take care.